Save chat. Does it say your?
Go.
Alright, nice. Okay, so it's time for tier 2 round. I forgot to rename the title, but that is what it is. Tier 2 season 7. So it's already season 7. Wow. Season 7, round 5, Belgium. In Cup's words, that very long track.
That very long track. Yes, it is. It's a very long track. I called it not circuit. Oh, you were very lucky there.
Does it come up like that on the stream?
You're very, very lucky. Sound not robotic in a way. If that makes sense. Hold on, let me...
Hello?
Oh my god.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Alright, I fixed it. I just unplugged it and replugged it in. Anyway, so it is time for tier 2, round number 5. Tier 2 drivers, my favourite people.
They're better the 2 tiers.
Yeah, in my opinion, they've got my favourite man, XX Dan XX, also known as Afghan Dan. Man like Maz is epic as well. 2 Mercedes, no bias. Love tier 2 Mercedes, not quite as much tier 1 personally. Don't know about you, Hasanki.
Tier 1. Oh my god, I was engineering Spit last night, and oh my god, they were awful.
Oh, how did you end up engineer? I thought that you were racing. Was it because of that highly suspicious crash, Mr. Tier 2? Anyway.
Well, I kind of fucked his race by doing that, so
Dano
heavily.
is going to be the first one out. I can see the black man on the bottom right. He is holding his hand out for absolutely ages, and there you go, he finally comes out. And comes out Afghan Dan.
Why are the McLarens doing it in synchronization?
Wow, so everyone coming out immediately here. Is there rain forecast? Because the tier 2 drivers never come out this early.
No, I do, but that's rarely.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
you.
usually do middle
like
stints.
the minor.
Joshua's on mediums as well, so surely not, right?
I mean, he does what he wants on mediums.
Should not.
What's the weather? Any tier 2? Alright, I know a lot of the tier 2 drivers watch stream. If you are watching this, please say what the weather is. That would be ideal. Let's see, who's out first?
Is Joshua literally out there just to give the easy racing slipstream?
Maybe?
Directly. Dano's
in front already.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like, wait up a whole lap. Oh, for fuck's sake, my controller battery's low.
Anyway, sorry for all that not talking. Who is the first man on track? It is XX Dan XX, also known as Afghan Dan. I need to turn off telemetry because I'm not allowed to do that. Robert sent me another notification. Bloody hell.
He said, I think it's snowing trust.
What a guy, silly Romanian. Hope he's not watching. Luke's still in the pits. Senki's teammate, who's on with me on comms here, he's having a race ban for his naughty antics with Albert. They've both got race bans.
I'll probably be here for a while in the next coming weeks.
Oh, so sad. I see Afghan Dan is on his first banker lap. I don't know if there was rain coming with some people going out early, but behind him it is Dano in the McLaren. But let's see Afghan Dan first lap. Looked like a pretty good turn 1 there. Got the car turned in, got it to the exit, and now it's foot to the floor for one of the longest straights on the calendar. Flat to the floor, all for a Rouge and Rally on down the longest DRS straight of this beautiful track, Spa, all the way down to the comp. Still just stalling here to say something. But finally we come to the corner. He's going to use the curb on the left. Fling it in. That was lovely through there. Use both of the curbs. Afghan Dan. That looked like a pretty good sector 1. Get down to the downhill. Biggest elevation change on the calendar, I believe. Yellow flags for the Aston Martin. Think that was just slowing down to start his lap. Let's see. What's this sector 2? This is the most downforce needy part of the track. I don't know if that was flat. I probably should have gone on board, but we flat out all the way down to the What's it called, Senki? Piff Paff, Flip Flop. I call it all of them.
Flip-flop.
Look like a pretty good run through there using the downforce of that Mercedes. It is a 115.3. I do not remember the sectors from tier 1. But let's have a look at Dano's. It is a 15.4. So Afghan Dan, one tap up on Dan at the moment. The two Dans going for it here in the bank laps of Q1. Flat out through Blanchimont. I think that's what it's called, if I remember correctly.
Blanchimont is 17 and 18.
Which
are the two?
Oh, it's raining. It was raining. I knew it, man. I'm the smartest guy of all time. It is raining, and Dan is going to do a 143.4.
And surely that's unbeatable. Unless
nah, let's see what Dano can
is
do.
stupidly high up on this lap. Then
44.3. I think he may have messed up a bit of his lap. Let's see what the Aston Martin can do of Juff across the lines. It's going to be nowhere near. It's a 147.5. Who's
apparently
next?
rain like.
It's man like mad. That looks like a bad exit out of the bus stop chicane. It's 45.9.
That's got hold here, I think, by quite a while.
Yeah, unless Joshua can say something about it on the medium compound tyre, save on the soft of the race. But no, it's 45.0 miles off the front.
See what I mean? I think if rain comes instantly, it's literally like that, pretty much, I think.
Yeah, obviously it's Luke staying in the pits. Must have been a mistake here, so we're going to have a boring 10 minutes of qualifying unless all of them retire, which would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice, because they know they're not going to improve. Like, maybe Luke and Levi Gaming fight it
Let's
out.
see what Levi can do. He's nearly binned it at the final bus stop. It's gone so wet so quickly here. He's sliding on the exit. It's going to be a 147.6 going
7.
just behind his teammate. So,
Hold
and
on.
Luke Boy finally coming out onto the track, but wow. Okay. That Afghan Dan can feel pretty happy because I think that might be his first pole in CRS. He doesn't get many of them, but yeah. Let's have a look. Qualifying results. No pole, no pole, no pole, no pole, no pole, no pole. I think that might be Afghan Dan's first pole ever in CRS. In Spa, he managed to get it by a country mile, 9/10. So he has hooked up that lap immediately, getting on the pace immediately. So well done to him, as we're going to have a very boring end to this qualifying, but this should be an interesting race. What do you think, Theo? Okay, Theo's not there. I'm going to do my predictions for the race. I reckon Luke is going to... Alright, let's start from the back. P7, I reckon it's going to be Juff. No offense to the guy, he seems like a nice guy, but he's usually off the pace. P6. Ooh. P6. It's pretty tight, because everyone's showing a good pace. It's really close in the middle of the pack. It doesn't show at these qualifying times because of the rain, but... Oh my days, it's wet. Luke might even struggle to beat Levi here, but who are we looking at for P6? Either Levi or Man Like Mads, I think. Both of them want... Yeah, this is not personal ratings. P5, I reckon is going to be Luke. Then I reckon Hold on, wait, am I stupid? The Bombers joined. The Bombers joined the lobby. He is not meant to be here. The Bombers officially joined the lobby.
He'll be not allowed to do anything.
If he does anything, then he will be definitely banned even more.
His license might like get fucking taken.
I reckon I don't think he'll. I reckon he'll just get like an extra race ban.
I mean, the last time someone ignored race director's instructions.
I don't care, Theo. Let's move on. Who do you think is gonna? Let's do the entire rating. I think who's that out of track? Dano getting to practice on the soft tyres. What's your predicting finishing order starting from P7? Who do you think's gonna finish P7?
Who do I reckon we're gonna finish P7?
Yeah.
One of the two Astons, I reckon.
Two Astons. That's
One
fair
of
enough.
them.
I went for Juff.
I think Juff's a bit more likely to.
Levi's
Again,
showing some good pace.
if it's raining now, if it's gonna rain in the race, anyone can finish P7. So it could also easily be a crash turn 1, you know?
Let's go on to P6. Who do you think's going to finish P6? Personally, I put my money on... who did I put my money on? Levi, I think. Alright, P5. P5, I thought man like Maz. She has a good pace, but I feel like Luke's going to cut through the field a bit more.
Yeah, I think Luke is probably the fastest out of the tier 2 drivers here. He showcased him on it. If it rains, he's definitely the fastest out on track.
Alright, that's fair enough.
He was beating me by nearly a second.
If it's in the... Alright, let's just move on to Swift P4. I think it's going to be Luke, personally.
If it's dry, then definitely Luke. If it's wet, then maybe DT Racing.
That's fair enough. DT Racing is a bit of a bottle job, sometimes. P3, I reckon, will be Dano.
Dano is... DT Racing, yeah. Dano or Luke, I think 3 and 4 are interchangeable depending on the weather.
P2, I reckon it's going to be Joshua.
I reckon P2 Joshua. I reckon Afghan Dan could get his first win. Hold off
I
a
reckon
bit.
he can, and I want him to. He is my favourite tier 2 driver. Luke is going to get a lap in on the inters. Everyone doing a bit of practice on the inters, so maybe it is going to rain or they're just bored. Either of them work. Okay, let me just ask Afghan Dan what the weather is. What's the weather?
JF just described it perfectly. This is just one-shot quali.
It was one-shot quali, and I can hear myself in your mic.
There
Um,
you go.
But Afghan Dan made a lap with what didn't think I saw any mistakes there. So clean lap from him. The track is very white.
The track is very white, which means that's quite heavy rain because there's no lines at all.
There's no lines, but the rain, I think it is going to fall west, but it's not quite torrential rain yet.
It's not quite, but it looks like it will be. You're in a later part of this quality session.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Uh,
I don't know, but it was probably interesting, knowing me. Oh yeah, I was asking Afghan down the weather. That's what I was asking. Ooh, Afghan Dan says not great. So perhaps we're going to see some juicy rain. If I did not make the lobby, so if anyone wants to accuse of setting rain, that will go to Hasenki.
I can prove it's on round, don't worry.
Okay.
Mason just said it's raining in the race too.
Ooh. Okie dokie. If someone could send...
Hold on. Joshua was 1st? I thought he was 2nd.
No.
Oh,
he was on the medium
second.
Yeah,
we predicted him 2nd.
Alright, people doing a couple laps on the intermediates.
I'll be surprised if anyone can beat a time. Maybe Luke could beat maybe Levi Gaming. But
nah, it's way too wet for that, man.
Yeah. He would have needed to have done that like as it started raining to have a chance.
Yeah, Luke would have been, I guess, near the top, obviously. I'm saying Dan did a really good... A 43.4, that's not a bad lap. Like,
that.
For a one-shot quality, like, can't argue with that too badly. That would be about a second off me if I did a one-shot. Like 9/10, so not bad at all from Afghan Dan. It does look so wet, but it's not raining like torrentially yet. I don't get it. But I'm just gonna check the stream to make sure the audio is correct. To make sure it's not too loud or anything, because we've got some free time.
Yeah.
One two. Audio is okay. I'm turning myself up a little bit, but that's it. more options.
Afghanistan said it looks weird 'cause it says it's raining, but it's only 14% humidity.
Ooh, okay. We'll get a ideally a picture of it in the race. Luke Boy goes P7 with a 2-minute 01.8. So.
But Afghanistan's also said it was going to rain 10 minutes into quali. It was meant to rain 10 minutes into quali. That's why I'm guessing Luke stayed out or stayed in.
Yeah.
But odd one for sure.
I feel like it's going to be low rain. I think it's going to be overheating tyres galore.
Do you remember Zandvoort a few seasons back? I think it was the first tier 2 season we did.
No, I don't. I was not in the league at that point, probably.
It might have been first. It was forced cockpit cam at Zandvoort. That's as far as I know.
That was the point where I was just like kind of doing a couple tier 1 races here and there. I wasn't into it.
It was the first tier 2 season, and it was like one of the first races we'd had as tier 2 because it's like round 3 or something. And it was forced cockpit cam, but it was raining quite heavily, but we were all forced onto dry tyres.
Ah.
So we had to do like. The thing is, we didn't know whether to stick it out for like 10 minutes, or like 5 minutes, and stay on the dry tyres. She said it was going to stop in like 5 minutes time, or pit on inters and hope you gain 2 pit stops worth on inters.
Fair enough.
It's an odd
Not
race.
much interesting at the moment. People going out there here and there on the intermediates, just waiting for this session to end. Dano and Luke are out at the moment, but that's it really. That is your order. Yeah, not much interesting to say. I'm a bit lost for what to say, but I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit because it's hurting my ears. My poor ears. Yellow flag. Just Luke Boy coming into the pits. Don't crash like Mr. Robert, because that'd be silly, wouldn't it? So yeah, Senki, what else is there to talk about?
There's not much. That's why I was making
And
small talk
Senki,
about.
you forgot to do the assists.
I forgot to do the assists.
Yep. Alright. Is what is. They don't care. Because tier 2 drivers aren't cheating bastards, alright?
Yeah.
That's what we know from them. Safety car's also on increased.
Safety car isn't on increased.
Yeah, it's meant to be on increased.
Meant to be on increased?
Yep.
As far as I know, it's on standard. As far as I was told.
Oh, Senki's doing it on purpose, guys. He's purposely messing up the settings.
No.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
Safety car's meant to be on standard, according to.
When did Kirk tell me to put it on simulation? I've been scammed.
Yeah, the two Mercedes are done. They give up.
Fair enough.
I mean, if I was a tier 2 driver, I would be going out and just like burning through a pair of inters if it's only going to rain for 10 minutes because good practice.
Yeah, I mean, Dano and Luke got that. The only man out on track, only men, are the 2 McLarens. It'll be nice if they retired because I can't bother to watch these guys. But Theo, you can take it away because I'm doing FIA.
FIA. Alright. Guys, I guess we just gotta wait for these 2 to like get over the line. Be nice. I don't think Dano will have enough time to. Joshua get enough time to get to the line, which he doesn't. No, just about not.
Alright, and TT Racing.
That is the session done.
Dano, if you're watching, please just fly into a wall.
Don't do that because sometimes it bugs and will put you last.
Oh, I could not care. It won't. That was F124, right? You should like straight line the bus stop. Aww. You should crash in the pit lane.
Oh wait, no, it only does it in full quality, not short quality.
Yeah, numpty.
In full quality, if you retire, it will put you just like to the back of where you should be. So like.
Alright, that's qualifying over, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty boring, other than the start, which was pretty exciting. You remember my beautiful prediction that it would rain? Remember that?
Yeah, I did think so. I did say this for tier 1 last night. I was like, I'm not going to be surprised if it starts raining. But it never did. which is boring.
So I'm correct and you're wrong. 2 invalidations. That's it. Looks like a race strategy. Looks like a 5-lap race strategy.
Oh, Curbs added a new rule.
Ooh.
I can't
Be
see
nice if
because
he
my Discord's
said
hooing itself.
Article 4.
Penalties.
Oh, is it? I thought it'd be about retiring.
He's just added a new rule. Where it's basically you cannot do 1 lap of a race or 1 race to serve the penalty you have. You have to completely properly done a race. Boston Bruise up.
Alright, nice. Tier 2 paddock, no one's chatting, I respect it, everyone's locked in. If you're watching, please could we have a picture? It's not rain at the start, but yeah. Interesting. We have 1 person watching, I respect the 1 viewer, so this is all on highlights probably. Oh no, no! Version Bruce is quitting after this race because it wasn't in the rules. No, please come back, man. We need you. No. Oh, this is.
It's in the mood for 4 lights out. It doesn't look
Alright,
like
so let's go to 4, 5, lights out. Driver's looking at it, lights out on a wave go, looks like a pretty good getaway for the Mercedes at the front. Dano not getting quite a good start. Man like Mads already going for it round
Oh my god.
Joshua. 2 Aston Martins wheel to wheel. Here comes Luke up the inside, a little bit of contact, and Luke is round there. The bomb trying to pick up the pieces, but it is Afghan Dan in the lead at the moment. That's the bomb trying to find the move up the inside. He's gone for it into Rouge Radion. Levi backs out, but let's see. Rouge Radion. Dano's all over the back of Afghan Dan. Dan
and Dano. What a fight.
To the outside, they're wheel to wheel. Up the inside goes Dano. He's not backing out. He can't get a nose in. And Afghan Dan keeps the lead here.
Good defending by Afghan down there.
Yeah, this guy's improved heavily. I respect it.
Like, first race of the season, I slammed everyone but Joshua. Now I struggle to actually fight because everyone else is quite quick.
Let's check tyre. So everyone immediately except from the bomb on the hard compound tyres. He's not retired yet, but he'll probably do it in the pits. He is slowing these guys down a lot. Luke really wants to find a way past the kick Sauber. The Ferrari powered car. It's round as Verstappen moves off the track. So that's going to give all the opportunity Luke needs. He does not find a move into Piff-Puff, is it? Or I forget.
Flip-flop, I think.
Flip-flop.
It's actually called Campus, but it's called
they've got like weird names like Lecomp isn't actually called Lecomp or something.
No, Lecoms is called Lecoms. We've got Turn 10 which is called Bruxelles.
Oh my days, the version is weaving all over the place. And there's a battle at the lead here. Dano's going to go for it round the outside of Afghan Dan. He's showing very good pace at the moment. He gets left space by Afghan Dan. A little bit of wheel banging there. As off the track goes Afghan Dan. Look like a bit of wheel hooking. Here comes Joshua. He's got on a great exit and down into the source turn 1. He's going to go for it round the outside of his teammate. That's an Aston Martin round at the last chicane. Round the outside goes Joshua. He backs out. He's going to have DRS all the way down the Kemmel Straight.
That's what you need to do if you're Joshua. Don't stick on your teammate and get him over to DRS. Although he might even get him before the DRS here.
Here comes Afghan Dan though. Afghan Dan's quite close as well. He could get Dano as well, as Dano has not got much battery here, I don't think.
If he's clever enough, Afghan Dan don't have battery either.
Here comes Afghan Dan. He's going to go through on the grass.
None
round
of them
the outside,
have battery.
Down into the comp. He can't quite stick it round the outside. He goes deep, but that was brave on the grass. And Joshua already into the lead of the race from 3rd on the grid. He's showing some great pace at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, none of them had battery down that straight, so...
Luke gets past the bomb here. He is doing the race, but... Let's see. This guy is on wheeling. He's using some mental steering inputs.
Right, I can tell you all the corner names. If this image wants to load.
That's the bomb who somehow span on full traction control. That seems like a massive skill. Issue. Okay.
Don't worry, I had the same thing. Don't worry.
So, DRS train starting to form in the top 3. There's more yellow flags for the bomb. He's going to retire it. He's trying to retire. He is turning right into
Oh my god. This image is so pixelated, I actually can't tell what the quad names are called.
I'm keeping an eye on the bomb, but Dano has caught up to the back of his teammate very heavily. But I'm guessing it might be something to do with Joshua saving battery, because
Joshua is on medium. He is saving, but he's.
I can see the batteries from the wheel. He has got a lot more battery than his teammate.
He has.
I think the bomb is still trying to cause a safety car by crashing. Expected race strategy is a one stop, medium to hard, or hard to medium if you are Russell, but I don't think he's going to make it to a pit stop.
To be honest, I doubt anyone is unless they've got quite good tyre wear, because I struggled last night to do a two-stop. What was going to be a two-stop. How has he got a 10-second penalty? He was like stopped the whole time.
I know, that's what Tab had as well.
All fair.
He's going to retire at the end of this lap, I think. The man like Maz, not showing some bad pace. I was expecting one. Juf as well. These guys have been cooking recently. Levi got caught up in an incident on the first lap. I saw that. The bomb gets another 3-second penalty. He's not retired yet. He's going to try and get himself disqualified.
He's going to get disqualified, yeah.
He's still weaving all over the place.
I don't think he understands that still won't count as completing a race.
Anyway, DT Ray Dano showing some great pace compared to his teammate, but just has no battery. Dano needs to work on his saving. He just rinses the battery, doesn't he? Like, it's a bit mental how Cookie but rinses it. But Afghan Dan sitting back watching two teammates kerfuffle after he had a kerfuffle with them on the first couple laps. Big slide for Dano there on the exit of the easy flat out right, which I cannot remember the name of it.
Easy flat out right.
Yeah, the bit before the long straight.
Corbe Flare.
Oh, it's down inside goes Dano.
Oh wow.
A little bit of contact there, but he's gonna get a good exit from it though. But
battery low is not
but here
on
comes
the high.
Dan, here comes Afghan Dan. This broadcast view is horrible, but he's gonna turn to the outside for turn one. Afghan Dan backs out a bit. That's a smart play from Mercedes. Very mature head on that Mercedes. Let's see, through a radio slipstream all the way up. The DRS does barely anything with these very low wings that these drivers will be running at Spa. But now on the top of the hill, Dano is miles off his teammate. On board with him now, he does not have much battery. Afghan Dan cannot find a move. He has not got enough straight line speed to challenge the DRS assisted battery.
Jesus.
Yeah, these guys. Dano loves rinsing his battery. I cannot actually see Dan's because of my camera settings. But I'm actually gonna. Yeah. Dano really struggles in the dirt here because he loses way more time to Joshua than Dan loses to Dano. So Verstappen is now going to come into the pits and retire, I'm guessing. Because this is not completing the race still.
I don't think he understands this is not completing the race.
I'm keeping an eye on the top three, so I'm not going to miss it at all. 5 tenths the gap. 6 tenths
I'm not going to miss the Spa-Francorchamps personally.
I'm not going to miss Spa-Francorchamps. He's born in 1975 as well. He's an old boy.
Apparently so. I mean, we've got Joshua who's born in the year 96, 99. So.
Yeah. As penalty for Juf, I was talking about him showing some good pace, but Luke Boy's on the back of him, born in a reasonable year, 2011.
Yeah, that's actually
Joshua was the fastest lap of the race. He is pulling away from his teammate heavily and has more battery, so I feel like we're going to see a bit of a runaway from Joshua, which we were both not expecting.
To be honest, I was expecting Luke to be more up there.
Levi is gaining on Luke Boy.
I think Luke Boy's stuck a bit behind Jeff at the moment. I think that might be why. Does Luke Boy have damage?
Front left, yeah.
I was about to say, he might have a little bit.
And Dano's out of DRS with his teammate now.
He's got no battery. They all just got penalties.
Here comes Luke Boy on Juf. It's a Rouge and Radion. Quite easy to get a warning if you're not paying attention. But now we've got Verstappen. He is
currently complaining to Curb in the chat.
Oh, he's on AI. Okay.
He's about to be lapped, by the way. That's impeccable
racing.
He's about to be lapped already. He's gonna do it with me in Brazil back in RCL, right? So one of the owners told me to go.
Hold on, this is CRS. We cannot be talking about other leagues. Thank you very much.
Sorry. I was just talking about a personal experience of mine, like Martin Brundle,
Yeah.
So one of the owners, Rapid Connor, raced in this league, so it's fine.
What? Who's Rapid Connor? Who's Rapid? No. That's
He raced in this league.
undisclosed racer.
Yes. They asked me. They obviously can't say what gender.
Yeah. That'll split the suspects in half.
They told me, why don't you go on absolute no assist for a race at undisclosed circuit name?
Oh, wow. Was it a difficult track?
It was a South American track.
South American? Wow. No, undisclosed continent track.
Yeah, disclosed continent track.
The top three all back in DRS now after we were having that little kerfuffle. Westbury's just showing more pace now that he's on AI, but he's no longer on AI. He is trying to get in the way that he is. He's been ghosted, thanks to Theo. He's going to get out the way. Blue flag's away from that Boldy, and Dan has been out of DRS. But
I love how all the marshals are just the same person. Now he's just, he doesn't need to be sat on the grass this long. What is he doing?
He's getting out the way, man. You gotta...
He couldn't have got out of the way, but he's still on the grass.
I mean, if he finishes the race while doing this, he technically did do the ban, because he finished the race.
Yes, but the game does disqualify if he does go too far back. That is what happened. I'm not even joking, that's what happened when I did this undisclosed thing at undisclosed circuit location.
Is it disclosed or undisclosed? We've been saying both.
Undisclosed.
Okay, anyway, let's go back into the races. Joshua went off track there. Can you just check if that was a warning there?
Yes, hold on.
Thank you very much. I am checking it. It's on strict. Good job, my friend.
It is on strict.
I made that mistake before.
At least you copy and pasted it from
I made that mistake at this track last
Joshua
season,
has one.
Joshua has one.
And Dan has one.
Okay. Respectable. It's been a pretty boring race at the front.
Water Bruger's taken out all the signs at the moment now.
I respect it, to be fair. That's something I do. He's going to be eyeing up all of those styrofoam boards. He leaves the breaker marker board, so he's a respectable young man.
You know what I do, right? Is if someone's on no line, I might take out the 100-meter board and only the 100-meter board.
Fair enough. I did that to Albert in China, but apparently he doesn't use breaker marker boards. He's a little goon.
No, there is a lot of tracks have a lot of places where you can just use stuff on the floor or walls and stuff like that.
Anyway, Joshua has now got about the same battery as Dano, but he has also gapped him a little bit. So Dano's going to rinse his entire battery at the start of the Kemble Straight. And now Joshua is in none, and he'll get even more battery. So Dan, I think, starting to struggle on tyre wear, because I think that these two are both on wheel. So they'll have much better tyre wear. These guys will easily do a one-stop.
Joshua is on controller. And
is he?
Dano I don't know about. He has said he's on controller, and it does kind of look like controller, because he's kind of tapping a bit more than what you'd expect on wheel.
Oh.
Because I was talking to him,
yeah,
and he says, a lot of people expect me to be on wheel, but I'm not actually, I'm on controller.
Yeah, it generally looks like a couple races, it did look like he had goated tyre wear compared to others, but maybe he's just good at it, but
He is good, you do need to be quite good on tyre wear. I'm quite good at some tracks, not Spa I'm quite bad at, but although his front left, if you go on board with it does look very grained.
Alright, let's have a look. Front left does look a bit worse than Dano's actually.
Be fair,
about the same as
tyre wear on this track is very, at least for me last night, it was very similar across all tyres, other than rear right.
Front left looks, really bad compared to Dano's, as into the pit comes
Dano's in a pit, that means surely Joshua was extended more than...
7, I can't actually, okay, on lap 7, yeah, because it was
oh my
8.
god, what a move.
Oh, sorry, I was missing a move into turn 1. Oh, okay, you should have that clip on your screen, but here's Joshua. He's gonna have the DRS again though, and he's got more battery. Surely we'll just bring it straight back to his teammate. Throw everything ready on. These guys cannot get caught up fighting, because the Mercedes is gonna get him back. But Joshua burns the battery and immediately gets back past his teammate. These two not giving any extra condolences to each other. as Dano's falling all the way down to P6. It's usually you only lose like one position in tier 2.
My stream has crashed, so I've had to restart it. I don't know when it crashed.
Okay, so we just did not get that moving to turn 1, but Dano,
oh my god,
teammate, crashes into him. I got that on board. So the two McLarens, papaya rules are surely in action now, as these two banging wheels aggressively. As Dano loses the rear as well. Let's see the gap between these guys. I'm guessing Dan is on a 2-stop.
The gap with Waterman right now. 2 minutes and 8 seconds off JFJF.
Oh, and he just binned it on a straight.
Everybody, he's just called us corrupt again, by the way.
No way. Okay. So we are of course very corrupt.
Yeah. She was saying that like, oh, you can't punish me for something that weren't in the rules, quote unquote. But it's where people don't hear about
this
comments.
Injustice. I don't hate the competition, but this is injustice, and I can't stand it. But anyways, as we get back to the race, here comes Dano on the outside. Joshua comes into the pits. Surely they're all on a 2-stop then. Lap 8 is very early.
Oh wow, that was loud.
For the controllers. Sorry.
I pitted lap 9 and there was a lap of VSC. So bear in mind my tyre wear on that stint was like 70. So probably yes, they will all be on 2-stop.
Here comes down. Where does he come out compared to Joshua? Let's have a look. Was it a good outlap? Was it good?
It looked like it. Could be close.
Let's have a look. As he turns to the outside, gets the cut
forget
inside,
you get quite a good.
Properly slowed down.
Forget you get quite a good exit. From pit lane.
Yeah, a bit of DRS swapping I think also helped him.
Yeah.
Pit stops are very short round here then. Like
pit stops are,
17
I think. Yeah, I think it's something. It was like 18 seconds last night.
If it is 18 seconds, Dano's going to be absolutely gapped by his teammate. Let's see, any battles happening at the moment? No, there's not. There is... Oh, the bomb smashing into more polystyrene. He is going to finish this race no matter what it takes, obviously. Dan, quite near the back of Joshua, I guess, using those fresher tyres, the warmer tyres even, sorry, to close up to the back of him. The wets go on for the bomb. Now this is something I can get with. Like, I hate the guy, but you can't hate the plays. Oh, I really want to see it. He's riding out the pit lane.
Incredible. Wait, I just realised that's probably fucked his tyres, no? A little bit.
Not on sim damage. Or not when it's not on sim damage.
Oh yeah. I forget something standard when that happens.
Yeah, you forgot. That's a little joke about... Yeah, it's a freaking bad joke, but it is what it is. Hopefully I do... Oh wait, I'm doing the highlights, aren't I? I can just not include that. Don't worry about it, pals. Nothing happened. Now, Joshua saving the battery. Into the pits comes CT Racing for the hard compound tyres. But on lap 9, that's...
He's just bent into a wall. He's still not out.
This guy wants to retire so badly, but through goes Joshua and through goes Dan. They're both through on Dano, and Dano's gonna come out just in DRS. Is he though? Let's see, on board is just outside of DRS. He's not quite gonna get it. So
he's gonna be able to do a 2-stop, right? Dano, or 1-stop, maybe.
He should be able to, yeah.
I think he is on, but I think he's probably the only tier 2 driver on. Also, look, he's struggling today.
He really is, yeah.
Maybe he just. To be fair, it is quite a DRS heavy track apparently. Good to what I heard from a lot of the tier 1 drivers, like DRS train track. And once you're out of it, you're out of it. Basically, that's what I've heard. And that's what I felt last night as well.
Yeah, fair enough. As he's off the track again, we've got a walking safety car there. So yeah,
yes, we have got a walking safety car. Everyone
driving safety car. So
follow him, guys. Everyone follow him until the pit stop again.
What to do? Anyway, back to the race. Dan setting DRS. Spa is a pretty boring track sometimes, but just like in Tier 1 it was like this until the final lap where Raphael made no overtake on the Camel Straight for the lead, and the bomb is in the gravel.
He's just, yeah. Are you still thinking, by the way?
No? Currently not. And yeah, that is not the place for conversation, Theo. We are talking about the greatest race I've ever seen. Tier 2, round 5,
Boston
season
is just
7,
the greatest race I've
Spa.
ever seen.
That is part of it. Josh was at the first lap of the race.
That's
147.5.
But then again, Dan didn't seem to actually drop off him a lot there.
I think he's just using the DRS. He's just farming him for DRS. This is why he's in his head. All right.
He's been again. Oh my god, he's going backwards.
This guy's on a 3-minute 15-second lap. He nearly got beached on that curve there. He's going to get in the way of Juff here.
I reckon if he went any further going into the pit or backwards out of bus stop, he could have got disqualified there.
Yeah, he's really trying.
He's out stopped in the pit lane. Come on.
Well, obviously you can reverse down the pit lane and not get disqualified, apparently, as I learnt last season. As Dano gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Better stay on track.
Interesting. He was the only one out of the 3 that didn't actually have a warning when we last checked.
Pushing hard now then. If you can check warnings, please, that'd be ideal for
So Joshua got one. ET
Yep.
Racing got one.
Yep.
Dan got one. Dan's got 2, I think. Actually, wait.
Dan's got 2. No, there's no bias in the commentary box, by the way. I do not
Dan's
want
got
Mercedes
2. Dano's got 3.
Makes sense.
And that's it. Joshua 1, Dan 2.
And finally, the bomb retires.
He's retired on track just to make it even worse. So I might just report him for that. Just for the shits and giggles.
As commentary, you apparently can't report it for some reason, because I tried to do it once.
I'm FIA. We're FIA now, we can.
Oh,
you're FIA
peak.
now, you can.
Here's Levi on the back of Man Like Maz. Dan has been gapped by Joshua, however, though. So we've got to keep an eye out for that gap. We get back into DRS for the long Gemmel straight. He's not got it here for the... Oh no, he has got it for the pit straight. 47.2. He's only 2 seconds slower that lap, but if he keeps on doing this, then he will struggle. Here's Levi on the back of Man Like Maz, showing some great pace at Oak. Will he go for it down into the bus stop? No, he doesn't. Can't quite find a move there. Throws it in deep into the bus stop. Gets it slowed down. He's going to be alongside on the exit. Can't quite get his nose alongside fully, though. He gets a worse exit than the Mercedes. Down into turn 1. I think Dan might have been gapped out of DRS. Yes, he has. He's not got DRS any longer. But let's look to the back of the grid. Luke Boy's gotten into the fight for P4.
Wait, I just realised, if Walston is retired on track, that's a penalty point. He got 2 penalty points from last race. That's another quality ban.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but here comes Levi Game, and he's going to go for it up the inside, down the Camel straight, and that is move done very easily. Can Luke Boy have a sniff? No, he's too far back. The broadcasting camera made that look way too close. The bomb is still driving around. His AI is still just walking around. Luke Boy managed to get Man Like Maz. Sorry, I was not watching that properly, but somehow he's got him in the middle of the corner on the same lap tyres, and he's just had a horrible run. So from P4 to P6 in a matter of 1 lap.
Yeah.
Just see,
struggling.
The Boston Rouger is still driving around. His AI is
Where's
still
the water?
He's still limping around. Dan is also edging back into the DRS of Joshua. Is there rain on the horizon? I don't know. Maybe that's why they pit early, but...
No, tyre wear last night was quite horrible for a few of the drivers, tier 2 drivers. And like, even tier 1 drivers, even Spit was struggling last night.
This car's still driving around. So... I'm impressed he's still doing a nuisance.
Usually it retires after a sector.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a penalty for Levi Game, and he just got past Man Like Maz. He's got Luke staring down his gearbox. He's got a 3-second penalty, maybe under pressure, maybe it's just a silly mistake, happens to the best of us. Luke is definitely better at the exits than these bottom of the grid drivers.
Our prediction's nearly right. Not 100% right, but nearly right.
Yeah. This car's still driving around. Is it finally retired? No, it's not. It's still just driving really slowly.
Going. Is it going to go all the way round, do a lap, and then like retire sector
Luke
next lap?
Gets a 3-second penalty. Let's check penalties. So 3-second for Dano, it's a 6-second for Levi and Luke Boy. Talking about Levi and Luke Boy, they're going to go for a swap position into Le Comp. Levi's going to send it around the outside. Can't keep a nose alongside, and that's a good move from Luke up the inside. As I was saying, 6-second both for them and 3-second for Juff. He's been falling off the back of these guys. He's been a bit faster recently though. The Aston Martin looks better on him personally. Don't know about you. Let's see, Carver sent me a notification.
He's basically removed Spa-Francorchamps from Tower mod.
Yay!
His AI is his
Anyway.
AI in the pits and not retiring. I can't tell if it's in the pits or
I don't think it is.
is it just like
We're gonna
really,
see
really
on
far
board-
right.
Let's go on board with Joshua now. Down to the bus stop. We can have a
ew.
little look at their AI. Is he just gonna drive around the entire time?
Everyone ticked, by the way. Like,
I mean, it's because I ticked first. I'm a trendsetter, alright? You've got to understand that.
and then everyone, me and Tab put fire emoji.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then he put waffles because he's a little gimp.
Well, that's not very nice.
Tab deserves it. He's friends with Mini Waffles, and oh, has he finally stopped? Yes,
He
he's
has
finally
finally
retired.
stopped. Are we just going? Yes, he has finally stopped.
Oh, no, that's finally. It took an entire lap of driving around. Vertimus just finally retired. Oh my, that's taken a while. Anyway, everything's starting to spread out now. Man like Maz is on the back of Levi, but as he really is kind of sitting behind, not really able to do much. Everything's spread out, and I wish that the bomb kind of floored it into a wall so that it was a safety car, but I'm not going to promote that to our
No, you can't say that. Mafla Potato will come back, clip that, and just use that to his advantage.
This isn't a good time to go through. No, I don't think so.
I still can't-
On Saturday night.
I still can't believe he tried using that against
Did
you.
he leave?
Who? Mafla.
No, Versten. What did he actually fully left?
He has? Even a fucking...
No, he's not. What? Why
Who
can't I
has
tag
it?
him? Oh, he's removed tier 2 roles, that's why.
Yep. Ex-champion, by the way. Ex-champion.
I call him a numpty for good luck. Man like Mad's been gapped by Levi. TT Racer's not showed the pace he had in the first stint at all, has he? I mean, yeah.
He's struggling. Although Luke Boy
Say that
has...
again.
Luke Boy has got a mountain to climb to even get close. Unless JFJF spins it into a wall. But...
No, we're not promoting bending it into a wall to our tier 2
I'm not.
drivers,
I'm not.
okay?
Look at the tyre difference in P1 and P2, by the way. Look how many laps they've been on it.
What, 2 laps?
And tyres.
6-7!
Yeah!
Anyway, so the gap coming down a little bit. I think there's a lift from Dan. There's just 3 temps there. Looked like a little tyre saving technique? I don't know. Both their tyres looking pretty healthy after how many laps? 6 or 7 laps. I'm gonna kill myself.
Why is it
Nothing is happening.
Yeah!
So, let's go for our predictions. I guessed P7 would be Juff Juff. You also guessed that, so we were both right. Man like Maz P6.
I think the only
still
one we got wrong was Man like Mass Levo and then P1, P2. But P1, P2 is still
Hold on, you
interchangeable.
guessed Luke Boy P3, alright?
I said
So-
if it rains. I said if it rains.
Yeah, well, that's what they all say.
Ah!
So, yeah, Joshua been a bit of a surprise pace. He's brought back his pace from a season ago. He, in that sorry, it's had a little voice crack there. In the Mercedes we're on board with, he dominated the championship, didn't he? He's a champion of tier 2, along with me in tier 1, by the way. Can we just mention that I was champion in tier 1 last season? I'll mention that.
You were. Wait, is this season
Oh.
4 in tier 2? Wow.
Perhaps.
Oh my god, he has actually fully left now.
Gimp. Holy.
No, let's go on. Wait, how quick's your Wi-Fi? Place you at
Pretty
now?
quick.
Undisclosed location you're at right now.
Pretty quick.
Alright, good. How long would it take you to install something that's 67 gigabytes?
And on
Yeah, I'm not even
undisclosed amount, right?
Yes. I'm not even
Um,
joking, it's actually 67 gigabytes rounded.
What game is it?
What's the Horizon
Is
4?
it Forza? I don't think it will be done by tonight. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it will. I don't
Okay.
know, bro. I'm not a Wi-Fi professional.
Mine only took 2 hours 40, and mine was going 20 gigabytes or 20 megabytes a
Is
second.
Dan gaining on Joshua? Wasn't the gap at like 2 seconds? He's definitely pulling away from Dano, but
Dan, I think he's gaining, and with worse tyres as well. So maybe Joshua's actually burnt for his
on my
tyres.
POV, the Mercedes has thicker tyres than the McLaren.
It does, unless the
Can we-
unless the car's just stupidly shorter, and it's perspective.
I think it might
but-
be stupidly sorted, but can we get Mercedes investigated for this, please?
I
gonna
don't
get
think it is.
more
I think I think the McLaren POV is really stupid because the Ferrari looks the same,
Yeah.
and the Ferrari and the Aston look the same, roughly.
Oh, let's get that McLaren investigated for having a stupid camera, because
Well, I do see what you mean, but look at the
hold on, give me 1 second. I'm changing my camera settings. All right.
even on base.
I can't change my camera settings. Anyway, it's a bit underwhelming compared to tier 1 so far. I'm gonna say. Still always a chance of Joshua getting a penalty.
I mean,
got a
Dan
penalty,
has gained. You are correct. Dan has gained.
It was at 1.067. But yeah, there was a chance of one of these guys getting a puncture with the high tyre wear. You never know. He's gone inside DRS. He wasn't within DRS along the detection point though, so he's gonna have to.
It did
endure
say
another
he
lap.
was getting it. Like it said you know when it says DRS 200 meters and then goes down. It said he had that and then just disappeared as he was about to hit the line.
Well, I can't see that because I'm.
Maybe
shooting, so...
maybe it's a spectating glitch where it shows you that they're 200 meters to the line if they're close enough after the detection point or something like that. Like a weird ass bug that EA probably haven't disclosed, which is groundbreaking and game changing. Spa should be banned from the calendar now.
Yeah. I agree.
And like every result that's happened should be like disqualified. You know what? Right. I think we should disqualify the Tier 2 Championship after race 3. I think that's what should happen.
What did you say, sorry?
I think after race 3, the Tier 2 Championship should just like not count.
What the hell was that noise?
What noise?
I just heard like a Mercedes engine revving up to the max.
That's also a spectating glitch where engines just like randomly go max revs. I had that last night.
I could also hear the car normally. It was so weird.
Oh. Maybe it just wanted to go full speed, yeah?
It just felt like it.
Hit
On the revs.
a Trackmania turbo booster.
Let me just send this to Mr. Robert. I'm commentating and working at the exact same time. This is why they hire me.
Texting and driving. Wow, wow, wow.
No, I'm not driving, I'm commentating. Big difference.
Oh, yeah. But you're
Dan
watching
has
the
been
race,
gapped
that's so
by Joshua once again. These guys flip-flopping between close and far, close and far. I feel like we need a last lap drama, like in Tier 1. But
yeah.
I think that'll seal the deal of this race, personally.
Drama would
So,
be nice.
yeah?
Drama would be nice.
So far, what is your rating of this race?
5, 6.
Hold on, wait. 6, 7? Can we give a rating compared to Tier 2 and an actual rating of like enjoyment? So, compared to the rest of Tier 2 races, what's this one out of?
4. It's quite a boring race, but we have had worse, I think.
Honestly, I think this is like a 7 out of 10 compared to Tier 2 races. We get some boring Tier 2 races, bro.
Well, I can't really talk because I have had quite nice battles out front with people like Liam.
Yeah, fair enough.
To be fair,
Monaco
Silverstone did seem really boring from what I could see.
Silverstone was pretty boring.
Other than me
yeah,
and
we've
Boston
had a
murdering
battle
each
for the
other.
lead. Like the lead is still close.
Yeah, but
And
it's been
Monaco
one of
had
them
that,
ones where
Yeah.
like it's always been close, but it's not close enough to actually engage a fight.
But in actual enjoyment, I'd say like a 5 out of 10.
Actual enjoyment has been really boring. Like
I've
enjoyment-wise.
quite enjoyed it a bit more.
Well, the only part I enjoyed about it was Warson Bruger, but you know.
No, that actually brings the rating up a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, that does. Like.
The rating of Tier 1 I gave was 7 out of 10 compared to Tier 1, and I think
Tier
I'd
1
give
was
it like
quite
a-
a fun race to watch, even if what's coming.
it was. Mate, we had a last lap overtake. Name me a race where that's happened, like, recently, that you can think of.
No, like compared to other Tier 1 races, I said it was quite fun. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I know, it's meant.
The only problem is I didn't see the overtake because Bit was getting molested by Tab and Mini Waffle.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah. Again, this gap. I think this gap is just. Ooh, okay. I thought that's one of the top 2.
9-second penalty for Levi Gaming.
Wait, hold on. Your prediction could be perfect if Levi Gaming. Yeah, the prediction will currently be perfect, I think.
No, I guess Dan won. If there's
Oh,
front two
yes.
swap, and as it stands, if the front two swap, then I've got it perfect. But
I think I've also.
Obviously-
I'm going to say I got mine perfect because it hasn't rained. So.
he's a cheater once again, proved again.
Not again.
Give him another 2 respuns.
Yeah, I
Here
don't know
comes
why
Dan.
I only
Dan
got
is,
one.
no,
now
hold
I've
on.
got
Dan has
two.
launched himself into DRS. Joshua
he
is
has,
saving a lot
Jesus.
of DRS this lap.
But that
Can
Dan's
you
still
give
got.
us a little? Has Dan got battery?
Dan's got 50. Joshua's got full.
Okay, so we've still got a race on our hands here, boys. He's got 1 lap older
I know
tyres.
he's burning
tyres
now.
do look very green. Whoa! Joshua has a big slide.
For me, Joshua's look
much
worse.
time. Do they?
Slightly. Only like 5% more, I think. But...
They look like the same. Come on now. He's been gapped out of DRS once again.
Or they did not look the same for me, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it might be camera angle as well. That's quite a big difference.
Camera angle. Anyway. So
Can't fucking say it!
I just want to see a battle for the lead, man. Please, Dan, get in DRS. I at least want to see you look up the inside at one point.
Just like
Burn all the
torpedo
battery you
him.
have.
Just like
Can he get into DRS? Has he done it?
no.
No!
No.
No!
He's Joshua's burnt like 40% battery. Get out of it now.
Oh.
Joshua.
Joshua, why do you have to make this boring? This is all for content, alright? That's all we care about.
What even is there for you to put in the highlights after like lap 10?
But it's gonna skip from like lap 9 to the last lap, I swear down.
Genuinely, that's what
It's
I did in
just-
F2 highlights. F2 highlights went from lap 6 to lap 6, then pit stops, then lap 30. Genuinely, not even kidding.
I feel like this is gonna be like first couple laps, pit stops and Versenbruger, and then
Joshua wins the
The end.
Belgium Grand Prix.
I mean I'll probably do the bits where it's like he's close to DRS or something. I might do that.
Yeah, I didn't find,
Um,
but they were actually.
just to into the pits, he must have been close to puncture because he's gonna go onto the soft compound tyres, go for the fastest lap maybe, but please Dan, please say you finally done it. Please, this isn't even from a biased perspective. I just want to see some racing, man. Please.
JF's in the pits, so.
I've just said that.
Oh, yeah,
He's not quite done it. He's just got too much battery. Check his files, please.
how is he keeping this much battery?
Because he just saves the entire sector 2. That's why he gains so much. That's why Dan gains so much. Then he burns it all. Alright, burn everything you got, Dan. Please. You got this, bro.
Just make sure you got enough to actually. Oh my god! Wait,
Go.
please.
Go. No. Yes. Yes, he's done it.
Yes,
He's done it.
yes, we got
Finally, he's
DRS
got some
on
DRS.
that.
I don't think
Oh my god, he's
gonna
gained quite a lot as well. Wait, hold on, he's slingshotting himself here.
How much battery's got Joshua got?
60.
Oh no, Dan even. I can see Joshua.
Dan's got 10.
Okay, it's not looking good. Dan is up on his fastest lap somehow. He's got to save the same amount that Joshua has, plus 50%. So it's not looking good here, but I think he should go for... I don't know if he watches these, I think he does, because he's complimenting my commentating quite a lot. He needs to go for a diabolical send up the inside, and then... if he gets a 5-second penalty, by pushing him off and then giving it back, or not get a penalty, then... because DT Racing's also got a 2.4 second, or got a 3-second penalty, so...
Yeah, he's out of the fight by a while.
yeah, I don't know, he was so good in the first stint, and then he just lost all his pace, but... let's see if he can do the fastest lap on the final lap of this Grand Prix. But it's going to be all eyes to the front of the field. How much battery has Dan got? I don't think quite as much as Joshua.
Dan's got 3%.
It's not
and he's
good.
burning.
Burn that battery to the floor, my guy.
Look at the cap on Blanchemont. Like, Jesus Christ. You're 5 tenths.
He's got to go for a kamikaze dive from like 5 steps back into the final corner. That's what he needs.
I really wish he did, just so like Joshua don't win, you know.
Whoa, why are you bullying Joshua, bro?
You know what, right? I can still win the championship if everyone else DNS it. Like,
And he's out of DRS, so we're not going to see a fight on the last lap for the lead.
unless
But
Joshua
it's
dies.
been a pretty good fight to the lead on the first couple of laps.
He's in DRS here, I think, actually.
Did he get it? I'll keep an eye on the
I mean, he has got
Will
0%
this rear wing flap
battery.
go open?
But
The rear flap does go open. Into Lecomte, can he find a move up the inside?
he's got DRS and he's losing time. Jesus Christ.
Let's see Juff. He's he got 3 minutes, so that lap won't count for fastest lap, I don't think. If he does get it, it's not looking good because Joshua, I think, has got it so far, right?
Joshua's got it and it's quite a good time, I think.
It
tell
is
you.
No, I can tell me.
47.2.
47.2. No,
And
no,
he'd have to increase on his own time by 2.7 seconds.
and he's only 1.6 seconds up now.
Unless he's got like all the time for a fucking bus stop.
Oh yeah, it's not the final lap, is it?
For him, no. But
No, I forgot.
I
See,
think
will he go for the fastest lap? Oh,
can't now.
not good. So 48 on.
Within a second. I applaud his effort.
And he's got 6% battery. Okay. Alright, but all eyes are to the front. It's Joshua leading the Grand Prix again. He's come back to his winning ways since last season. In the McLaren, he's driven well. He took the lead
Please
on
spin
lap
it. Please
2.
spin it here. Please spin it here. Please spin it here. Please spin it
Thank
here.
you want him to bin it, but round the
No.
final corner, Joshua takes the win. He's not had much trouble since the start. That's a good drive from him. Dan P2, Dano P3 with a 3-second penalty. And now we're going to have a country mile for Luke Boy. Wow, mate, the racing, to be fair, the bus stop was goated. Luke drives off track.
Yes, you do.
Into the bus stop. No battles on track anymore. Everyone's spread out of a second. Round the final corner, Luke comes home in P4. Levi comes 6 seconds behind with a 9-second penalty though, so he'll be much further behind. So that puts a man like Maz up to P5. So good drive from him, and now we've just got to wait for Juff, who is still at Pluff.
Liff-Laff.
Pardon?
Liff-Laff.
Liff-Laff.
Yeah, because it's like PH. PH, I think. Well, if we want to go by the actual name, it's called Campus.
Oh, Campus, right, through Campus. As Joshua still driving away as AI. It's actually unrealistic because they actually have to go straight back to the pits in real life. So.
Yep. At least the top 3 have to go parc mate.
Ban EA is not okay. But anyway, round the final 2 corners, Juff on the soft compound tyres. He's got a penalty. He doesn't care. He finishes P7 to grab some points for Aston Martins, the 6-7 Aston Martins, and that is race over. That was a pretty good race.
What a boring race compared to.
I've got down at. All right. So this is your order. P1 is Joshua, P2 Dan, P3 Dano, it's McLaren 1-3 double podium, P4 for Luke from P7, Malite Maz goes down to P5, Levi stays in P6, Just of P7, and the Bomb P8.
An odd race. What an odd
Alright,
race.
Oh. Oh, I just typed in F2 panic instead. Oh, race director. Alright, please. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get all the warnings, so. Oh no, I did. What a guy.
Lucky boy, lucky boy.
I'm skilled, mate. Alright, I need to end stream, don't I? And it's going to be a pretty boring night editing.